Hey everybody, and welcome back to OneShot. My name's Pokey. We go through a couple of the things here that we didn't really get to go through. Got 9 out of 10 of the themes here. I'm only missing one. I'm glad we went with the blue. Cyan could have been cool. Calming. It's too much. Well, it's kind of I would kill for an operating system to run like this though. Kind of cool. And on blue. The thing is badges. I'm guessing these are the equivalent of achievements on Steam. Friends. Went through all the way up to Luma and Maze. We got Magpie here. An easygoing merchant and surveyor of the fine goods. Fine in this case mostly meaning colorful and or shiny. Still, it's always a good idea to check what's in stock. You might have just what you've been looking for. Shop operates on a barter, however, is prepared to give up something Magpie deems interesting enough for a trade. Magpie used to have much more impressive collections until his shop was tragically lost in the sinking ground, forcing Magpie to flee the wagon that's now his home. Or flee in the wagon. Calamus and Illua are some of Magpie's best customers, finding all sorts of curiosities lost in the ruins. The Watcher. A strange woman standing atop of the clock tower watching the world end. Seconds, minutes, hours, days, the flow of time inexorably drags us all towards the vast unknowable sea. Will you let it carry you into the darkness, squinting against the stinging of spray? Will you rage against its currents, fighting to make as much headway as you can before you're overtaken? Or you choose, as some, to stare wide-eyed at the swirling torrent and become enraptured by it. Ling. A friendly proprietor of the refugee cafe, once popular spot to relax and bask in the warm aromas and gentle sounds of a cafe ambiance. Mostly deserted once the squares begin picking apart the upper reaches of the city. Nowadays, Ling's best customers is the unfaltering, although not especially talkative, lamplighter. Always a gracious host, Ling enjoys meeting customers new and old and chatting with them. If you ask nicely, he might take the time to whip up a request of something off menu. Everyone? Mason. Chatty guy with a passion for plants. He owns a small plant shop in the refugee department district. However, it's mostly an excuse to do more gardening, as Mason tends to gift almost as many plants as he sells. When it comes to horticultural advice, Mason is the guy to see. Friend of the Watcher, Mason also admires the lamplighter's hard work. Once sent him one of his plants as a thank you. Kip. The brilliant and highly respected head engineer of the refugee, Kip is responsible for many of the advances in the robot technology that make our lives easier every day. She is also the creator of many robots that can be met throughout the world, most notably Silver, the Baron's head engineer, who was based on Kip's own image. Silver was intended to be the first of a new robot type that could think and act like a person. Fortunately, the difficulty of that task led to her going rogue during development. Though Silver was eventually stabilized, they left a scar on their relationship and has yet to heal. Though her creations are well known, the creator herself prefers to keep a low profile and focus on her work. It's likely that few outside of her colleagues have actually seen her. George. George is the exasperated head librarian of the refugee library. Apart from managing all the library's many resources and services, this also means she's in charge of publishing the author's many manuscripts. A lot of work and doesn't leave George much patience to spare. Best way to describe George would be to ask someone to picture a novelty mug that says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my cup of coffee," and it's only ever been filled with all of them. What about the wallpapers? We did get a lot of those. We got 17 out of 24. That's pretty. The Glen shoreline. Click and drag this. So very pretty. Refugee cityscape. That one's too red. Messiah, which is just Nico. My burden is light. I am sure many people have had this as their desktop wallpaper. That is very pretty. Asteroid. Blank for nothing. Outpost. Go running along the outpost area. Factory. Walking up to it. Navigate. On the boat. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. That's adorable. I'd use that one as mine. Didn't have a preview. Courtyard. It's cute. I'm playing in the courtyard and stuff. It's actually really cute. Calamus and Alula. Two of them together. Lamplighter. Got an important maze. Oh. Library stroll. Running through the library. He goes chilling. And the last one that we got, cafe. That's adorable. Now, I want to know now, what happens if we open the game again? You just get to see the ending? Yep. Guess if you want to start over again, that's what this right here is for. You can delete that. Save data. The last thing we have left is the gallery. Check through this a little bit. But all the books and stuff we read are all in here. Dream that Joe has. Every dream he ever has in the game. But yeah. I think that's it for this. Trying to think if there's anything else I really need to show. Don't think so. Guess until next time. I don't actually know what the next LP is yet, so I can't drop any hints because I didn't know I'd finish this in a day. But I had a blast with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope you. And it's some Poke Plays. Guys later. Peace.